Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stadium game. I am playing Torbjorn, and we are going to be doing an AP build. Yeah, I mean, Torbjorn's my favorite DPS to play. I like going the triple turret builds. I find them to be really strong. But sometimes when the enemy team is on point, then they can feel a bit useless. They just delete your turrets really quickly. So we're not going to go for the triple turrets. We're considering it, but Mag Mini. So one of the cool things if you're not going for the triple turret build is you actually don't really need any of the turret powers. Now you can get some, and by the way, we're against the 5 stack. Quick rant about 5 stacks if you will allow me to. And that's simply that players leave the game. They stop playing Stadium when they realise that they have to play against 5 stacks all the time. Like, maybe if people want the Stadium community to grow, they should stop grouping up as much. Anyway, that was the quick rant. So, we're up against a Zarya, a Cassidy, a Mei, a Zenyatta, and Lucio. On our team, we have Doomfist, Tracer, Brig, Juno, and of course myself on Torb. As we're just trying to spam at long distance, we're going to make our way to the point. Doomfist, those in a bit of trouble. Does get taken down, but we do manage to cap the point. Got Mag Mini, so we should be able to stall them from getting onto the point. Or absolutely not, and they just walk straight through because Mag Mini isn't your regular ultimate. It doesn't do as much damage. You know, if that was a full-on Molten Core, then yeah, maybe. But I think in that scenario, it's actually better to stack, not on top of each other, the Mag Mini, like, puddles, but stack them in the same doorway and just have it so they've got to walk through 2 of them. With your normal Molten Core, I think it's good to put, if you only had 2 puddles left, then yeah, maybe put them on opposite doors for sure. So enemy team up to 30%. Doomfist very low, is going to get chased down. There's a Zen going after him, so surely he's done. We're in a lot of trouble as well. Mag Mini. Well, it's not going to work if they're pushing for... Well, okay, it does get a kill over onto the Lucio. That's some cash, and we need cash. We need that to be generated as much as possible. Our build gets a bit expensive, but it does scale up quite nicely. Doomfist walled off, but does have his ultimate. We're going to go over through this window. It's risky versus Lucio, though. Like, if we hear Lucio footsteps, we're not going in there, but we do hear a beat, and I think that got cancelled maybe by a Doom Punch. Mei's very low. Got a Molten Core over onto the Mei. The Transcendence is coming in, but the Mei does go down before it arrives, which is nice. Yeah, it's a good opportunity to take down the Mei. Yeah, sure. It's a solo ult against the player, but we do manage to cap the point, and we have a mini ults all the time, so it's not that critical. Got to put my turret out somewhere. This should shoot through the door, but hopefully not be visible from the choke point. Might not have thrown it far enough in there, although it looks like we're going to have to replace it here just because Lucio's quick and annoying. Okay, we lost 2 players. Enemy team's at 95%, so this is a little bit of a problem. I mean, this is one of the downsides about playing Torb when you've got a Doomfist. We automatically want to be a bit defensive. The Doomfist wants to be aggressive. We shouldn't have walked back into the high noon, but we were hoping to, yeah, use that little Mag Mini and get some damage over onto the Zarya. So, enemy team. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Doomfist and Tracer taken down. So, enemy team are going to be capping this first round. What's our cash at? Did we get MVP? It would. Well, that's good. 13,633. Enemy Zen with over 15k in round 1. Yeah, gonna be a bit tricky. The Zen's also gone for the overhealth on right click, which is very annoying. It makes Zen so tanky. There's also a blue item, I think, which pretty much does helps with that. I think it might be you charge up additional orbs or something. I haven't looked in detail, but one thing I know is when I'm playing Moira up against a Zen on that build, you just can't kill them. They can just keep holding right click and they just charge up overhealth faster than you deal damage to them. It's really annoying. Right, Anchor Bolts. We're going to get that even though we're not on a turret build, but look what power we picked. So I've forgotten the name of it, and I don't think we're going to go back to it, but it is the one where Molten Core heals allies. And I don't normally get this. I have seen a few Torbs run this and managed to generate a lot of cash from it. But since I don't really want to get the turret upgrade right now, because I feel like the turrets spend too long upgrading and less time shooting, and I think that's quite good when you've got a lot of ability power, but it's not that good in the early rounds. So if we do want to take that power, we can take it in round 4, but I feel like in round 2 we don't really need it. And so yeah, the idea is quite simple. We'll just throw out the mag minis as normal, and then hopefully Doomfist or someone can walk into them. If we get pushed by a Xayah, we can always, or the Lucio, we can always drop a little mag mini on the floor next to us. And yeah, that anchor bolts, even if we're not on a turret build, it's just too valuable. I think you need that. I would probably recommend that even on a weapon power build. Like, just being able to put your turrets in those positions, they're a distraction for the enemy team. It will add some AP, so the turret will be doing a bit more damage. But yeah, it's incredibly strong. Cassidy a bit not Cassidy, Maven. I swear there was a Cassidy there. Okay, our little mag mini healing us up there, as well as the Brig pack, I think. Cassidy shooting us is very low though. Is anybody going to be able to get over there? Not Tracer. Tracer's occupied by the Lucio here. Oh, okay, Brig's going there with our Juno. The support's cleaning them up. And does look like our team able to take the lead with the objective for now. But it's still early days, so not crucial by any means. I'm trying to place the turret in a position where it's going to annoy the Lucio, because the Lucio is kind of floating around the back line, just jumping all over the place, and if the turret's just constantly shooting them... Oh, we couldn't deploy a new one. Does manage to take it down. But yeah, it's going to be very annoying for Lucio if the turret keeps on shooting. There, we finally hit one. I want to place this turret on the back wall. It goes on the ceiling. I wanted it on the back wall. But I mean, that's still okay, I guess. Okay, a couple of mag mini puddles. Let's replace that. Oh, I don't want it to be able to be shot from the choke point. But over here, I feel like it's quite good. It's then got bubbled maze here as well. Just 2 shots. I mean, we weren't full health. Still, we're in the lead. Lucio, pressure being applied by our Brig. Enemy team, though, able to catch up a little bit. Oh, the Casty over there is going to be a bit annoying. Just launch the turret. Mag Mini, we can use that to heal ourselves. Like here. Very helpful. Okay, against the Mei though. I mean, if she can just deal damage like that, then... Yeah, it's not going to work. So, Mei does take quite a lot of shots to kill our turret. I think it's like 4 at this point. Which is good, because it just means that they're Mei shots that aren't being aimed at our team. Our turret does do quite a bit of damage, but still, got to respect the Mei's damage here. And, yeah, possibly go out and help the rest of the team. Oh, we fired one little mag mini over there. Okay, Molten Core. Zone off as many areas as we can. It's not the best spread on it by all means, but we are in the lead right now. Oh, mag mini. Okay. If we got the Mega there, we just survive for ages, because we can stand straight back in the puddle. And yeah, that would be awesome. We have lost quite a lot of players here though, and I mean, the enemy team's just taken the lead. It's going into overtime. Gotta try and get to the objective. Oh, Lucio Boop. Not able to get there in time. So, the enemy 5 stack, 2 rounds up. We get 10k cash. That's not too bad. Now we can finally start getting a bit more AP on this turret and on the mag mini as well. So the strategy really is just build as much AP as possible. There's a few other items that we can get. Nano Cola 15%. How's that going to work for cash? It works okay. Custom stock makes sense because it would allow us to... no, actually, it would allow us to get a 1,500 item. Yeah, I was considering Sundering Vial. So yeah, okay, back to what we were on. So Nano Cola 15%. If we get custom stock, then we can get 1,500 item. If we get Energized Braces or Skyline Nanite, which even though it doesn't add the AP, it is a really good item with the turrets, especially when they've got a Lucio jumping around. And also the Mei, we just quickly checked her powers there. She's got the one which, when she does like a double jump, it puts a wall under her. That's going to put her airborne as well. And then after I'd selected the power, I was thinking, does the damage over time really bother us with the Mei? Because most of the time when they land, they're going to go into an ice block if their health starts getting low. But hey, look, it is an annoying power, an annoying item, like having that effect for them to have to deal with if their health just keeps on ticking, even if it's just a little bit. But yeah, I really like Skyline Nanites. Lucio's somewhere around there, but we've got a turret covering us. Just want to make sure we play within range of that. Look how long it takes the Lucio to kill our turret and doesn't actually get it. I mean, we've got 2 kills here. Let's put the turret in a bit more of a forward position since we're the ones winning the fight. Not too far forward. We aren't going to use these like we do, say, the triple turrets. Because, yeah, the cooldown on them if they do get destroyed is very, very long. The Zaya's just able to beam it down. That is a little bit of an issue. Ideally, we want to put them higher up the walls. Or a little bit more covered. There's a Lucio chasing us. We've got Mag Mini though, take him into the hallway. Lucio pushes forward with the Zen. Zen's health not really moving. Mag Mini expired. I mean, the turret's at least dealing a bit of damage. Zen's health does drop down, but it's going to just have some shields to bring that right back up again. As the enemy team's just kind of walking us, really. Like, it's very tricky for us to just really push them back. The Zaya bubbles are huge. Obviously, there's anyone does move forward, they're just going to get discorded. So we're going to use our Molten Core. Cover the cart. That should allow us some area to get some heals if we needed it as well, which doesn't look like we do. Mag Mini out there as well. Could provide some healing for our team. Just waiting for my turret, but Lucio behind. Does use a mini beat. We've got to watch out though, because we don't want to get over invested in this. We don't want them to get more objective distance for free. So we're just going down here ready to block this if we need to. Well, the Zaya's not looking at us. Let's get that turret up there. Hopefully no one immediately finds it. Mayult comes in. We're out of range, but the rest of our team might struggle. Turret's locked on the Zaya, but now we'll transfer over to Lucio because we've got a left click. Most of our team though are getting eliminated here. Mag Mini for ourselves, trying to get some of that healing cash. But yeah, I don't really notice the cash generated from that healing on Mag Mini. I think maybe it doesn't help that with the team comp that we've got, if we had like a Rhino or Orisa, you could just throw it on them all the time and get really, really rich. But yeah, with our team comp with a Doomfist, they're getting healing from it for fractions of a second if they walk on it. So our best case scenario for us to heal is probably with us. Molten Core. Oh, the Maze found the little gap. Doomfist. Doesn't see or hear the Mei. Actually, I think they had to go for the objective anyway, so I don't think they had a choice. Heal up the Brig. Okay, we've got to get forward to that objective though. Turret defensive position. We can always replace it later if we need to. Doomfist uses an ult. Right, forward turret, but no, we've lost our Doom. This is not the time we want to lose them. Hopefully the turret can do something. Zaya's getting weak, very weak. Go on, Tracer. Nice. We might have a chance. Both tanks eliminated. There's a Cassidy somewhere. Let's get a turret up. Oh, I think our turret ended up shooting just one bullet. Right, we've got another one. Putting it kind of on the corner. Hopefully it doesn't get shot from the choke point. Oh, the Mei got quite a few big shots on us. There isn't Mei ulting as well. We'll try and stay close to the objective because there's nothing else that we could do there. Our turret's still alive though. It's still doing work. Is it still? It's still shooting. Got a kill over onto the Cassidy. Doomfist slow though. We just need a bit more tanky health. Tracer might not be able to do it here. We also don't have a turret alive anymore, so Tracer versus Zarya Zen. And the Lucio involved as well. Not going to work. At least we don't get Mercy ruled. In fact, we're ahead on cash. We get 17,656 cash. Oh, that's really going to help. That is really going to help us indeed. And also, this map's going to be quite good for Magmini. Where do we go from here, though? This is where it becomes a little bit more flexible. So, All Grown Up still has the same problem I mentioned earlier. There's a lot of time upgrading the turrets and less time shooting. You can go and take the Overload Duration Extending item. Costs 10k or something on the weapon page. It does mean, though, that you don't get any ability power for it. And actually, what I'm thinking is, we've got a lot of money. Let's just slap Champion's Kit in there. That's a lot already. Maybe we can get rid of Electrolytes. It's a tough call. I like Electrolytes. I like it on this map. But I think if we want to really maximize our AP, it's going to be a case of buying something else here. Hopefully it works out. It does mean, though, that we're running from spawn really slow, and that means we can't get the turret positions as quickly. We do opt for Vitality Amplifier. One of the reasons is if we do get low health, our abilities will start refreshing quicker. It does act like cooldown reduction, but also gives us a bit more health. It still gives us AP most of the time. So yeah, I'm okay with that. So we need to reverse sweep them here if we're going to even have a chance. I mean, hopefully we can just put in a good showing. I wouldn't upload the video if we didn't put in a good showing. Well, I might. I've done it before. It could just be a rant about 5 stacks, right? And how they just ruin the game. Okay, our turret does get taken down by the Zen. But in the meantime, our team going kind of huge. Magmini hopefully provides some healing for them. We're going to put the turret all the way at the back. That should address any Lucio contest. He won't be able to contest the point without that turret shooting them. Zarya's pushing back in. We need to respect that because they're probably charged up. Turret is doing some work. It's taking somebody a long time to kill that. Lucio does kill it. Doesn't manage to get to the point in time. Oh, come on, hit him. He's so quick. Okay. Well, we do take the midpoint. This one's a bit harder for the turret. I mean, part of me is thinking just... Uh-oh. Magmini, heal me. No. Okay, well, at least the turret... The Zarya can still just reach it. That's a problem. Yeah, so part of me is thinking it's not even worth our team trying to push in here. We're better off just setting up at this choke point, utilizing the fact that we have a Torbjorn. Obviously, we've got a Brig as well. It's going to be really good in these tight corridors. Same with the Doomfist. Tracer can go for some flanks. We did take down the male. The turret did that we are positioned to be able to shoot the choke point as we go forward. Turret up over onto the high ground. Beat does come in. We've got our Magmini. Not the best spread on that either, but the Zarya's having to retreat into it. The Zed. Okay. Does use Transcendence. That's actually really good. Because even if we lose out on this point, at least they haven't got that to just push forward. 2 big kills. Tracer and Doom always seem to either kill at the same time or die at the same time. And in this case, it's working out for us quite well. I'm not sure the turret placement up here is the best for this particular scenario where they've got to push over onto the point. Full Molten Core. Heal of us as well. Okay, we do get the Zen down. That's huge. Zarya's also still walking in the puddles. Tracer. No, well, Doom actually getting a kill over onto the Zarya and the Cassidy. Lucio's still floating around here. Mayot goes in. I think she froze at least one player. It looked like it was the Doomfist, though. Can survive some hits. And we do manage to get around on the board. Our cash wasn't particularly good. Looks like it's our Brig that does get the MVP this time round. Enemy team did not get a lot of money. They really did not get a lot. Look at the cash difference now. 207k versus 198. Wow, that round kind of made them broke. Still, they get a 9% boost going into round number 5. What are we going to pick here? I'm looking for overhealth. I really want Sundering Vial to get rid of the overhealth on this Zen, but if it's just one character, then I can't really justify it. We want to max out AP, but if they've even got... I mean, okay, there is Lucio Beat, which it's certainly useful against, but I feel like Cyber Venom's just going to be good here, if we even want that. I mean, there's options to take more AP. Right now, yeah, I mean, we're on, what, like 85% AP or something? Damage-wise, 19k. We're the highest cash in the game, actually. So, I mean, maybe this healing on Molten Core is actually generating quite a bit of cash for us. I think Torb healing generates quite a lot more than Torb damage, but I could be wrong. I haven't really studied the cash generation too much. Yeah, 85% AP. This is good. The turret's going to have a lot of health. Sometimes I put the turret down in spawn just to have a look at what the health is, especially when you're able to upgrade them as well. And I tell you what, I've got a turret position that I love on this opening. Whenever we push out on this map, and obviously we have to have the anchor bolts for it, so it can't be a round one turret position. But I feel like it's the perfect balance of being passive and being effective. So we're going to run up these stairs. And jump and launch. Stuck to that wall. It's got the range to shoot players on the point, but it's not particularly easy to shoot from the choke point. So it won't do that much damage if we're winning the fight, but if we're losing the fight, then it starts to kind of reverse it for us. So didn't do too much there, but it's definitely a turret position I would recommend. Zen got to be worried about the peek out again. Yeah, we're ready for it. We know he's going to be charging up. Okay, new turret position on that wall. Hopefully, again, they don't shoot it from choke. There are some weird angles where they can shoot it, I think. But most of the time, they have to push forward. Okay, turret is under fire. It's the Cassidy shooting it. I'm not sure where he's shooting it from. Still, it took him a lot of shots. Let's go get revenge for my turret. He's not up there. I mean, down there even. He must be up the top. Where are we going to put the turret for now? Cassidy's on us. We're running from the Cassidy. Okay, it bought us some time for our turret to deploy. At least we've got that in there. And if it survives a little bit longer, when we spawn, we can use our overload and upgrade it. Someone's dealing damage to it now. Overload does give it a little bit more health. It wouldn't have shot that much though. 88 health on it. If I get an opportunity here, I'm putting down a new turret. It doesn't matter where. Just throwing it out here because then I'm not going to have the cooldown. So I can now place a new one as I push forward. So we didn't detonate the turret. We wanted to place a new one out there. Can just get our turret on that back. Oof. Zen nearly taking us down there. Now going to stand in the mag mini. That turret's going huge as well. Actually good place for that. Cassidy High Noon does get us. Our turret's still alive. 500 health. It is shooting the Mei. She does get bubbled though. Probably has a block as well. Go on, Brig. Oh, it would be a massive kill if you got this one. Doomfist just trying to survive up against the Lucio and Xayah. It's going to be very disruptive for them. We don't have a turret right here. I'm actually going to take a bit of a risky approach here. And go for the turret up here. It's going to delay me getting to the point. But it does mean, yeah, that we have a turret that's going to shoot like the Lucio now, for example. Oof. You get the shot over onto them. And we are catching up. Brig again with the MVP. But enemy Mei did earn a bit more with that boost. I mean, we're happy with where we're at right now. Enemy team wasn't getting too much healing that round. And our turrets are starting to hurt and become very, very, very tanky. Mei can one-shot me. It's annoying AF. I said there's an app for that. If you get the joke, just like the video. Apparently my team didn't. It was a saying, at least in... Oh. I'm trying to say to them that they can pick items and powers that will stop them getting one shot from the Mei. But I said there's an app for that. Just... Fine. Warlord. I never buy this, but I was looking at... I bought it now because we can sell the powers, right? And I just had a look at how much overhealth it actually gives my teammates in this current situation. And I went, well, yeah, that's really, really good. Like, it gives the teammates a lot of overhealth. We're going to be using it pretty much on cooldown to upgrade turrets and use mag minis. So anybody who happens to be near us, we're going to help them with survival. Maybe help certain players on our team from getting one shot by the Mei. Going into round number 6. We've got a turret up on the cliff face. Gonna upgrade it. Fire out the mag mini puddles over onto the objective. Lucio being a bit annoying. We do have to respect the damage. Like, when the Lucio gets a burst on you, it can really, really hurt. Now, not so much on a Torb, but it's yeah, it does still hurt. Right, aggressive turret. Let's see if that can survive for just long enough. It is shooting the Xayah. Wow, I think multiple people were shooting at that. I don't think the Xayah can just do that to my turret alone. Put the puddle next to the wall so that if Lucio boops us into that wall, then we are still going to get healed, and not just get pushed out of it. May nearly caught our Brig off guard there. It's Cassidy and Mei all the way at the back. I want to try and heal the Doomfist with a puddle, but he didn't go where I thought he was going to go. Yeah, I think Brig got the healing covered there. We're just trying to help. Okay. Maybe we need to download that app after all. Our team's in the lead. We just lost a few players. Where to place this turret? I think just up there in case they over push us, especially with that beat. Can always replace this turret. Aggressive turret with a molten core to hopefully prevent them from just standing there and killing the turret. It should give it some time to deploy. We do get taken down, but the turret's still there. But again, the Xayah's just beaming it down. We need to really focus on getting them higher up. Yeah, it's quite a lot of overhealth that we give to players. And obviously, we also gain quite a bit ourselves. Skyline Nanites, if we've still got it. I think we've still got it. Would be dealing that damage to that Mei there and to that Lucio. That's also going to apply that Cyber Venom for a fair bit longer. Okay, I mean, it's basically neck and neck at this point. Mei is pushing us. Turret up top. We need overload there. If we get the overload, we can just kind of walk up the ramp, put it on the floor in front of us, heal us up, and hopefully the turret puts some pressure on them. Enemy team taking the lead, but if they cap... Okay, it's frozen on the checkpoint right now, but they've killed 3 of our players. They haven't got much to go. Brig, okay, our Molten Core will be healing them, but a Mei ult does come in, and we're going to get frozen by it. There's a Zen in the distance. Oh, I thought he's going to go for us then. Maybe couldn't get the charge in time. Xayah is very, very low. Does get taken down. Cassidy as well. Zen. Oh, interesting. 2 support ults. They don't really help each other out there. We've still got quite a bit of pushing to do though. Okay, Molten Core. Not Molten Core, Mag Mini even. We do have our Molten Core though. Okay, let's get a spread on both our objective and theirs. Turret was upgraded, or is upgraded now. More Mag Mini over there. I mean, we're in the lead again. Lucio's coming over to contest. We've got to be very much aware of the car. Oh, Cassidy, High Noon didn't get us down. A lot of pressure though with the Zen kicking. We get a last ditch turret out there. It's got a lot of health. That could actually be key. It does get a kill over onto the Cassidy. It's got 624 health. Throwing that turret out there is massive. That's another Transcendence. What? Has Zen got the power where he can cancel it? If not, that's an insane build rate. Well, we can keep an eye out for that a little bit later. 3-3. We are going to go into a final round. The enemy team still with a boost, but we are 6k ahead. And I mean, this is looking reverse sweepy. The question is, what can they do about it? And the next question is, what are we actually going to give up here? Or what are we even going to buy? Mark of the Kitsune was a option. Catalytic Crystal. I feel like this is going to be a good one. Probably essential, actually. Because we've got so much AP. Ability damage is going to be... And healing. And healing is going to be generating ult charge. And of course, then the ults are going to also heal and do damage. Can't decide really on the last item. I'm leaning towards it because we throw a turret, but we don't have the triple turrets. So we're not actually going to get Mark of the Kitsune very often. So it's probably a waste. Super Flexor. I mean, look, if you want to get some ability power, you can get like an extra 25% more. That'd be quite nice, right? The problem is, I'm on Torbjorn and not Moira. I'm not going to have the permanent 25% AP. I have to hit my weapon shots. So I could get the AP just by kind of right-clicking even at long range. And I'll stack it up quite quickly, but I feel like the extra AP isn't going to give that much of a value. Survival items, I don't really have time. We're not going to get Vanadium. Phantasmic Flux we could do, but I haven't really had too much of a problem with surviving. Liquid Nitrogen, just let's get the debuff going in. I mean, I think we've got, is it 100% AP here? I can't tell if Zen's got the Cancel Transcendence or not. I don't know what the power really looks like. But yeah, with that Dwarlord and the amount of AP that we've got, the turret Mag Mini, I feel like this is going to be very strong. And the turret is already upgraded, putting some damage out onto players. It's got a lot of health. It can tank a lot of hits. Trying to get some damage over onto the Zen, but got to respect his damage as well. Okay, the question is, do we move the turret forward? I think we do, as soon as we get an opportunity to do so. Where to put it up on these high walls is quite nice. We want the enemy team to push into this, like, corridor, whatever you want to call it, before the turret starts shooting them, rather than having it on the other side. The damage output, though, is going kind of huge. We're at 72% ultimate already. That's going to do a bit of healing if anybody walks onto it. I just want to put a turret out there because we got discorded by the Zen. I wasn't sure if the Zen's just going to do that. Just walk through and annihilate us. At least we've got a turret out there. Voice dying a little bit there. Just like my turret did. But we are in a commanding position. I don't think... Did we get it up to the checkpoint? Can never really tell. I feel like they should light up a bit better. Enemy teams turn to move the objective a bit, but the double ult coming in there. The Xayah taking so much damage. The Cassidy's also eliminated. Beat does come in from the Lucio. That's gonna... I mean, they're putting a lot of pressure over onto our Juno by the looks of it. But she just about survives this one. Upgraded turret. I mean, is it gonna shoot... No, it's not gonna shoot anyone because Mei and Lucio combined did manage to eliminate it. We've only got a few seconds and we'll be able to put another turret back. Do you get one over onto the high ground? There is a Cassidy next to us. Mag Mini on either side. Turret, a little bit of shooting there. The Zen's on us again though. Need the cover of my turret here. Or my Brig. That also works, I guess. See if I can get one over there to heal any players that are there. Turret covering the bot. So if the Lucio pushes us like this, they're in a bit of trouble. I mean, they can keep on jumping through, but they're just going to keep on taking some damage. Not actually going to accomplish too much here. Mei Wall actually might save us. Lucio's on us again, though. I take it back. They could accomplish something. Turret's still there. 376 health. It is just going to, yeah, not really do much. But enemy team are struggling to push here. 13 seconds to go. Go, go. It looks like the enemy team... Well, they've still got to actually kill our Doomfist. Does have the ult. I'm going to place the turret very, very defensively. Tracer does go down, which normally means the Doomfist's going to follow. Okay, yeah, defensive turret, because I'm anticipating it's going to be a while. Slightly more aggressive. Round the corner turret. They're on it too quickly. That's kind of bad. The ult might also be really bad here. I mean, it does do a lot of damage. Mail comes in. Grav's also used. They've still got to get to the checkpoint. That's a lot of ults that we used. Well, that they used even as well. And I mean, we're getting the closer spawns. Big kill onto the Cassidy in overtime. That's a long time before that Cassidy is back again. Beat does come in from the Lucio. Again, they've got the pause on the checkpoint, but we still have to actually deal with them here. Turret maybe should have waited to deploy that one. It is taking damage from the Mei, but she's taking damage from me. They do get the turret down. It's going to be a little while. We've got Mag Mini in a few seconds. Warlord's also going to help out here, but we're going to really want a turret. We don't have time to wait to upgrade it. Turret all the way at the back on the wall. Anybody hiding behind the wall isn't going to get cover from it with that turret there. 699 health turret sitting at the back that they've got to deal with. Mei's putting pressure on us. We need our Mag Mini again. The amount of over health we get from Overload is huge, and we do manage the complete reverse sweep against the 5-stack with the AP Torb. Our team played really well. Obviously happy with that result. Happy with the build. It turns out that taking that healing on Mag Mini is actually pretty nice. And yeah, overall I do really like the build. And I think I'll probably play that about 50% of the time with the triple turrets, because they're just chaos. Anyway guys, GG. See you in the next one.